What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to I Am's Vision Station. I hope that everybody is having a wonderful day or night wherever you are. Thank you for your likes and your subscriptions. They are very much appreciated. I'm going to be tapping into the energy of Gemini, okay? I'm going to be looking into the angel oracle messages, and then I'm going to continue into the tarot messages for Gemini, Mercury, okay? Today is Gemini and Virgo's day, Wednesday, ruled by the planet of Mercury. A lot of communication. So let's see what's going on with Gemini. What spirit guys have to say about Gemini? Oh, 888. I just heard somebody say 888 abundance. Okay. So a lot of you is coming into a lot of abundance at this time. Okay. As you focus on all the wonderful things that surround you, you're clearing the path for more positive energy to flow into all areas of your life and creating a place for abundance. I am supported. So we have number 44. Okay, for some of you, you are 44 or life path 8. We got that 88888. A lot of you could be coming up into this abundance in August. Okay, yeah, some of you could be born in the year of 88 as well, or you could be life path 8. Okay, your angels are encouraging you to continue on your present life path with diligence and determination, and even greater success will come in the future. Okay, and let me remind you that some of you could have Gemini in your chart as well, moon, or rising. We have the number 13, lucky 13. I'm seeing, okay, I am confident. Okay, Gemini, you are conscientious worker with a knack for coming up with creative ideas and turning them into something real. An optimistic but practical outlook keeps you determined and on track as you work steadily towards your goals. Pretty good, Gemini. Okay, good to see it. Good to see it. Okay, so let's move on with your other messages. We're going to go with the flow today. Okay? Let's see. Spirit guys, what other messages do Gemini need to know at this time? What other messages do Gemini need to know? Who is coming towards Gemini? What is coming towards Gemini other than the abundance and confidence? Okay? And the support. Like Gemini, is you off the wheel of having the haters gang up on you? I'm just trying to figure it out because it seems like every week there's a whole bunch of haters coming after you. Okay. And some of it, I'm going to be completely honest, okay, because I recall one of your messages saying if you keep doing something, this and that, what was the title? It was something like, this is harming you more than helping you, you possibly communicating things in a very harsh manner, not taking into consideration other people's feelings, that type of thing, Gemini. Hopefully this week, you have learned a lesson when it comes to that, because we don't need the karma to stack up on us. Okay, Gemini, I'm just trying to tell you that you might not even care about the karma stacking up, but yeah. And some of you may be realizing, and I'm going by what was going on in the past messages for you. I also remember that there was somebody who was in your midst that, was supposed to be your supporter, okay? But that person turned their back on you, for whatever reason, okay? But we're going to see what's going on here, Gemini, with this week. Hopefully you have learned some valuable lessons. You have tried to make some changes, okay, or has made some changes. A lot of times we have to just stop and just, do it, okay? Just like the Nike slogan, sometimes we have to just stop trying and just do it, okay? Yeah, there's a lot of things that we can have control over, and that is ourselves. We don't have control over what other people is going to do and say. However, we can manipulate the energies by controlling ourselves. Okay, Gemini, I'm just saying. Okay, I'm just saying, Gemini. Okay, what the spirit guys have to say? Okay. Yeah, what's going on? We got the magician in the reverse. Okay, right now. Okay, you still may not be in the energy that you need to be, okay, as far as manifesting. Okay, Gemini, this is your energy directly. Okay, you're not possibly doing things in a practical or logical way. Okay, you possibly is not being patient. Okay, maybe you sent something out into the universe and like you may have forgotten about it. Okay, because for those of you who do have Gemini in your chart, I'm going to say again because a lot of people don't understand. We all have the left and the right brain. However, Gemini is a little different because Gemini is ruled by communication, intelligence, and Gemini also have this thing where they'll say one thing and say something else and flip back and forth. Okay, they can easily change their minds or be very indecisive. So something you may have manifested may have been forgotten. You may have been on the road to, okay, I'm going to be a little bit more logical. I'm going to try to keep this in mind. But, somebody may have come along and said something that you didn't like. Okay, I think that some of you may be trying to move on from the things that you have said that may have been a little harsh, or things that you have done in the past that was a little bit harsh, and some people just won't let you down. Okay, and then that puts you back into the box of going back to what you was doing before. Okay, and yeah, because I think that some of you just be forgetting. Okay, and the situation will work out properly if you try to keep things on the straight and narrow when it comes to maybe you need to take some notes. Okay, maybe you need to have some stickies. If you're the type of person, or if you're a communicator or a speaker in public, okay, maybe you need to have an alarm that goes off and say, not today, Gemini. Don't snap on nobody today, Gemini. Don't say nothing out the way, Gemini. Stay on the course, Gemini. Or some sticky notes or something. Okay, I'm just trying to figure it out, okay? Because the magician in the reverse can also indicate somebody who's mentally not all the way there. Okay, I'm just saying, Gemini, I'm not trying to beat up on nobody. Look, us tarot readers cannot help others if we sugarcoat stuff. We see how I am communicating without being harsh. I'm being straight to the point, but I'm not beating you up. I'm trying to talk nice and calm and express what I need to express to you, to try to help you in any way, shape, or form I possibly can through communication, tactfully. Okay, the prime example, okay? Not, try not to take things personally, Gemini. So we got the Hierophant, Taurus energy, the Hierophant right beside. So you could be dealing with a Taurus, or you could be, with a Taurus, okay, at this time, okay? Or maybe an organization that you are currently dealing with is not liking how you are presenting yourself at this time. Okay, maybe a huge organization, could be a church, it could be followers, or somebody that has a huge authority over their followers. Maybe you are an authority figure over a small group of followers. Okay, or Maybe some people may see someone as being too controlling or mind controlling. Okay. Yeah. Maybe someone, you or somebody else, is seeing things as, okay, you need to do this my way, and that's the only way to do it. Maybe you are that somebody is trying to tell, just be honest with you. Okay, you may be taking it the wrong way, Gemini. Okay, I'm just saying. Okay, or maybe you are having a hard time being a follower, because maybe you are a natural born leader, and you're probably like one of those type of people that don't like nobody telling them what to do. Okay, some people are cool with people telling them to do, okay, what to do. Okay, but then you have, of course, Taurus don't like nobody telling them what to do. Okay, and I believe that Gemini is the same way. Okay, these conflicting energies, it's like a power struggle. Okay, so if you're dealing with a Taurus Gemini, then that's possibly what's going on right now. There's a power struggle of, okay, I want to do this way, but I think that the Taurus energy is trying to express basically the same thing that I'm trying to express. You have to have some type of balance when it comes to how you are communicating or taking action on certain things, for things to move slowly. Maybe your confident level is a little bit on the super high margin, okay, and okay, or maybe there is some type of way, if you aren't able to deal with something based on an established order, okay, because somebody could be in charge of you as well. Okay, if you can't deal with that, then maybe they're telling you, well, maybe you need to find your own path. Okay, maybe you try to have an authority figure over you, or have someone help you out, okay, in a situation, but you weren't able to follow up with the way the order is going with that, or what things need to be done in order for you to be successful in something. Okay, Gemini, because you keep going back to the same old way of doing things, and it's not working. Okay, unfortunately, Gemini, I hate to be the one to tell you, but that's what's going on. Okay, unfortunately. Okay, we got Two of Swords, Libra energy in the reverse. Okay, you feel helpless into making these choices. Okay, this is you in the reverse. This is the striving, your third position. Okay, you are in the position of not being able to take accountability or face the truth, okay, about a situation. Okay, and I've seen this card for you before in the past. It's kind of like you still in the energy, for some of you, still in the energy of I don't want to face the truth about myself. You might say what it is, but you're not saying it to yourself. Okay, you're not going within and saying it to yourself, so you can connect with yourself to make the necessary changes. Okay, and it's making it difficult for you to have that shadow. They call it shadow work. Okay, it's basically facing the real you. Okay, your flaws and everything. Not just focus on, oh, I'm a wonderful person. I do charity, because I know Gemini is known for, their humanitarian ways. However, it just the way you come at, for some of y'all, the way you come at certain or approach certain situations, pretty much throw that out the window. So it's almost like some people, they see that you're like doing something good, but at the same time, it's like there are other things that are overshadowing the good that you're trying to do. Okay, because I mean, and or people may not be believing you when you say you do good things. Okay, they may not be believing you because of the indecisiveness. Okay, they see you saying, okay, I've done this, or I want to do this good deed, or whatever the case may be, but then it's almost like it's taken back because there's something sinister behind it, or it's something else going on, or you may say something that's like goes against what was originally supposed to be going on in the first place. Okay, so we got Leo energy. Some of you could have been dealing with a Leo in the past. Okay, now this is about you, and I pretty much mentioned this like your recent past where you was in the energy. Okay, well, I'm gonna exert the morals that I need to exert in order to move past the mess that occurred. Okay, I'm willing to move forward and have the effort and the courage to move, to do what I'm supposed to do. Okay, you having the patience and strength, to move on into your pursuits or whatever, you having the courage and all that. But it's like it's almost like if you like tell a child that's been, messing up in school or messing up at home, every time you turn around they get into some type of trouble or something like that, and then they make the effort and they finally do something good, and then you point it out, and then they slip right back into doing the same old thing they've been doing, pretty much. So you're probably the type of person, unfortunately, I hate to say this, Gemini, but you may be the type of person that if somebody see you doing well, they shouldn't even they should not say anything at all. Okay, they shouldn't say anything, because it's almost like it flips a switch, and it makes you go back. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, Taurus energy. Okay, financial difficulties. Okay, could be on the rise. Okay, or this was your excuse for going back into this energy. It's almost like you feeling like you have to be in this negative or lower self energy, okay, in order to succeed. And that could be very well that could be the case if it has something to do with social media. I'm just saying, because that's what I've been noticing. If you are a social media content creator or whatever, because everybody pretty much is, okay. I don't know too many people that don't be on at least watch social media one way or the other. I don't know anybody that don't do it. Okay, it is the old, the elders. It's everybody doing it. Okay, the church, the hospitals, the doctors. Like, how about, man? This right here really tripped me out. How about the other day I took a little peek into TikTok, and I saw a post that said that some medical facilities are forcing physicians to focus more on social media presence more than the attendance of their patients. Ain't that something? So now social media is basically the forefront of everything. There are no more morals, no more pretty much integrity. Everything is all about fame, fortune, and this and that. So this possibly could be you not being patient. Okay, maybe you are concerned that you will lose some money if you don't keep the charade up or the shenanigans up or whatever the case may be. Okay, Taurus energy in the reverse. Okay, man, look, the competition, there we go again. The competition, you going up against, or a lot of people going up against you. Everybody trying to do the same thing. Everybody is trying to get that bread in the same type of way. Maybe Gemini, maybe you need to like figure out a different way to do stuff. And you know what I'm saying? Maybe you can still have a little bit of drama. And I may have said this before. Maybe it was Cancer. Because Cancer was going through this as well. I don't think any of you really watched the Cancer video, but for real. Cancer kind of went through this too, where people was kind of backing off of them because they was doing too much when it comes to the comedy, okay, the trolling and stuff like that. So people was backing up off of them, but it's very important to kind of like move with your audience, I guess. I guess if it's working, then don't break it, okay? If it's working, don't try to fix it. That's how I feel about when it comes to my my endeavors or whatever. However, like it seemed like to me, because everybody is trying to do the same thing, everybody is reporting on the same thing, everybody is trying to cook on social media, everybody's doing challenges on social media. Maybe there's a new idea, and this is probably why this magician is in the reverse as well, because maybe right now you're not able to come up with any creative ideas to go up against your competition. Okay, so that's probably why you keep slipping back into the same old energies or whatever. Like, but it's not really doing you any good. It's like it's really like getting like, I don't want to say it's pretty much getting old. Okay, Gemini. So I think that you are like because this could be causing you a lot of stress as well, or a lot of stress and weight, a heavy weight on the competition that you are dealing with as well. Okay, I'm not sitting here saying that you aren't going through anything, because you are. Is everybody is going through this. Okay, that you're connected to. Everybody is in the level of stressing and fighting and trying to stay on top and all that. Everybody can't be on top. Okay, maybe you feel like you the only one should be on top. Maybe that's what it is, but it don't work like that. Everybody can't be on top when it comes to this 3D, physical realm. It just ain't gonna work, because that's just not how the system is made up of. Even though in reality nobody is better than the other. Okay, but we is on this reality, so this basically is a competition reality here, and it's making it a lot more stressful for people to succeed. We got the Justice in the reverse here. Okay, so maybe like I pretty much said earlier, maybe you're like coming off a little bit too rough, okay, with whatever you're doing. Okay, maybe you feel like if you don't exert your power, you being the the king or the queen of swords, which is a very high power, very mighty power. Okay, maybe you feel a little powerless, okay, because of the other energies that's surrounding you. Okay, maybe you're feeling like you're feeling some type of resentment because people are possibly coming after you a certain way or whatever. Okay, but that coming with competition. Okay, you got to come up with a different way of going through stuff. Maybe you should go on your own. Okay, or maybe you should find somebody to help you with the Emperor. Okay, we got this right here. The issue is that everybody, I said everybody's on, basically with the Five of Wands, everybody on the same playing field. We got the Emperor, which is the Wands, it's Five of Wands here. Okay, this is work. Okay, everybody is in competition. You got a lot of people who are leaders. That's what it is. Okay, you got a lot of chiefs. Okay, everybody is leaders. Okay, there's rarely in your competitors aren't followers. Okay, some of them be pretending that they're followers, but trust me, they're sneaky. Okay, like the one that I was talking about, the sneaky link that was being all close to you and stuff, pretending that they was on your side. Maybe you paid them off or something like that. I don't know, but because I see the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, you may have lost some money playing around, not understanding what was going on. Don't ever. I think some just said maybe some of the people that was going against you, used them as allies, and that's probably where you messed up at. Okay, you possibly was a little desperate. I'm just saying, Gemini, please don't take this personally. Okay, I'm only trying to help you. Okay, Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, Virgo energy. Okay, you feeling like you stuck right now. Okay, you may feel like you're a little bored or something. And this is where I go back to, when I was saying maybe you need to come up with something different. Is there any other talents or hobbies that you have forgotten about a long time ago that you need to implement into your craft, your endeavor? That's a good idea. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if it's something that you feel like it'll really work out, maybe you need to stick to that. Okay, try to be as creative as possible. Do something that nobody else is doing. Okay, maybe. All right, because we got the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. That also, you could be doing some charity work as well, or maybe you're thinking about that in the time being while things is, trying to come back up, okay, for you monetarily wise, or your finances or whatever. Okay, so we have Virgo energy again, Nine of Pentacles. You doing this alone. Okay, or maybe you need to do this alone, or maybe you're in the position where you're actually enjoying some money. You could be like taking a little bit of vacation or some time off from all the pressure of the world. Okay, maybe. Okay, with the Nine of Pentacles. Alright, maybe that's something you need to be doing, because we're going into the final outcome, okay? We're moving on into the we're trying to turn this Two of Swords on the upright, okay? Because right now it's in the reverse. We're trying to flip this joint up. So maybe it's an indication that you will be taking a little break finally, okay? Maybe because I'm getting that you have not been taking no break. To refresh your mind, to do a reset. Okay, this feel like it's been going on forever and ever and ever. Okay, for a long time. We got Cancer, Two of Cups. Okay, maybe some of you may be coupling up or finding a new partner, married or getting married. Okay, maybe some of you may be finding someone new to help manage you, like I said earlier with the Emperor. Okay, maybe this is what's going on for you as well. Okay, or maybe other people is like, that's what you need to do. Okay, so maybe this will make things a little bit more positive, okay, for you. Yeah, maybe you about to, make some new friends or whatever. That'll be a good thing. Make some positive friends. I probably said that in the past. We got the Eight of Cups, walking away. So maybe somebody is walking away. You walking away, somebody else walking away. Okay, maybe you thinking about turning your back on something. Okay, maybe you just fell out of love or something. Maybe something is not worth it to you anymore. Or, maybe after you spend some time to yourself, you finally decide with the Two of Swords, okay, you flip this joint up and you be like, man, you know what? I'm sick of the fighting. I'm sick of the threats or whatever that's going on, the trolling or whatever. Maybe you decide, okay, I'm just going to walk away. I didn't have fun. This was real. I made a lot of money or whatever the case may be. And it's time for me to go. Okay, for some of you got Page of Pentacles here. You got some good news coming in, okay, about some money. So you got some new money coming in. Some of you could be moving on to a new project, okay? that's gonna, start something good, something new for you, okay? Somebody could be coming in who is very intelligent. This could be your new partner, okay? Very ambitious and goal oriented. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, somebody that's gonna bring in some stability, family. Okay, we got Ace of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so it could be a little difficult when you getting to know this person, or see, that's the thing, Gemini. You gotta, man. I feel like people are trying, Gemini. I really do. I feel like when people is coming in and trying to help you, they are genuinely trying to help you. Okay? I think you're like afraid that somebody may be trying to just take over. Like you're seeing people, you're instead of you being in the King of Swords in the upright, you're in the King of Swords in the reverse, or the Queen of Swords in the reverse, and that's the energy of, oh, I gotta have control over every single thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get you don't wanna like break your boundaries, basically your morals and your integrity. I get that part, but when it comes to like things that you need to do to stay successful, okay, you just got to think that some of the things that you do is not necessarily morale either. I'm just saying. Don't beat me up in the comment section. I'm only trying to help. Okay? For real. But I really do believe people be trying to help. And you are so used to having so much of control of things that you just self-sabotage yourself. Okay? We got the Two of Wands here, Aries energy. Like this Aries is like, man, I'm about to be up out of here. Somebody may be like unexpectedly like wanting to leave. Okay? Somebody is just like, okay, I give up. And they just walking away. Straight up. Take it how it resonate. There we go. Six of Swords. They're like, I give up. I'm done. Or this happened before. And I believe this happened time and time and time again. Okay? The end, you got Scorpio energy. Okay? You may be not feeling too well about this, okay? But you have to leave the old behaviors behind in order to bring you. Look, this go around, you have to really pay attention to what you're doing. And maybe some of this is you really don't know yourself that well. We got the Lovers in the reverse. Partnership broken up. This is mostly work, okay? But this could also be a relationship as well. My dang on shoulders and everything hurt. I feel stressed, Gemini. I'm just being honest. Gemini. Look, I got a little headache and everything, okay? I'm just saying, like, ooh, baby. Okay, so let's get into your romantic. Boy. I was not expecting. It's almost like, god dang, my whole body hurt, my butt hurting. Look, my left cheek hurting, my neck hurting, my head hurting, all this right here hurting. Man. Is you giving somebody hell? My stomach hurting right here. What in the world? Woo. Yeah, somebody left. So somebody might be trying to come back in, or you may be trying to get somebody to come back in, past life relationship. Man, thank you. Let go. You won't let go of control issues, Gemini. God, let me put this card right here, because somebody told me I need to work on my titles. Well, yeah, I'm going to put this in the titles. Man, I'm telling you, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. This is going for the people that's like attacking you as well. This is both. This going for. I'm going to give this message to the cross watchers as well, because they got to look. Gemini can do whatever they got to do to stop doing what they are doing to make things worse for themselves. And the cross watchers need to stop as well. Okay? Because y'all got me towed up in here. I'm just saying, y'all got my head hurting and everything. This is ridiculous. Okay? This is ridiculous. Okay. Alright, spirit guys, can we hang? Can we do more? Can we hook up with? Can we do a little more for Gemini? I don't take pills and stuff, like, I don't take a headache and medicine and stuff like that. Like talking about Gemini. I'm gonna have to take a break before I do the next message. We got the letter U. Ooh. Did I see fuck you? F you. Really? Gemini, is that what you trying to say? God dang, Gemini, I'm sorry. Fuck. F-U-H, okay? Alright, Gemini. These letters can represent first, middle, last initial, okay, or a nickname. I'm sick of your lies. Somebody is sick of somebody's freaking lies, okay? They sick of somebody's lies. They sick of it. So that could be you or other people saying F you, Gemini. Or maybe y'all saying that to each other. God dang. We got the letter R, first, middle, last initial, okay? Some of you could have a fur baby. Okay? I'm not going anywhere. Ooh, somebody might want you to leave, but you're like, I ain't going no freaking where. Okay? We got the letter T, first, middle, last initial. Hurt. Somebody is really hurt. Oh my God. Yeah. Somebody is really hurt. Maybe by something you said, or you are hurt by what others are saying to you. Man, y'all is too much. I might have to go take me a little Advil or something. God dang, look at this. I saw N at the bottom. First, middle, last initial, N or nickname. Some things will never change. I feel like that. Because I keep saying the same thing every week for you, Gemini. Man. Y'all be doing so much. Ooh. I'm not even... I'm just going to laugh through this pain. That's all I'm going to do, Gemini. I'm going to laugh through it, and that is it. I'm going to laugh through the pain. Spirit guys, hook me up. What is going on with Gemini? Give me another message. What else does Gemini need to know at this time? Woo. Man. Inner strength. Don't lose yourself in things you can't change. Focus on the things you can change. Attitude, mindset, and energy. You've got everything you need, Gemini. I've been saying pretty much this the whole freaking time. You can get mad. Look, let's just say, the spirit guys is giving this answer, this message for you. So if you get mad at me, you get mad at the spirit guys. I'm just saying. What else, spirit guys? I feel like something else needs to be said. If you got nothing else to say, that is okay too. Something said Spirit guys, like, I'm done with this. I'm done with this. It's over. I'm done. Spirit guys even giving up. Anyway, yes, I'm sorry, Gemini, but it is what it is, bro. Just let me just put this up here so you can read that, cause I think that maybe you need to look at that a little bit longer. Okay. All right, Gemini. It was real. Much love. Okay, much love. Thank you for your likes and your subscriptions. Thank you for watching. I will see you next week. I hope things have changed for the better for you, Gemini, as well as your competitors. Okay? All right. Stay safe. Peace.